We are the living, and that's why our story is a mystery. Now, you can go on and be a fool. Not only are you ignorant, you're not willing to listen. That's what makes you a fool. I can play the fool, but I ain't no fool. But you go on and be the fool. That's why you can only regurgitate stories. You can't create narratives. Your DNA is alive. It is a living library. It irritates me when people say, who are your ancestors? My ancestors are living and they're here present. They move through me. You only speak of your ancestors as the dead. I speak as mine as the living. It irks me when people want to go black and white in stories of old. You're trapped on earth. That's why you repeat cycles and you talk about stories. You believe what the oppressors, the dynasty of the world tells you because they want to trap us and divide us. We ain't the same. Now, if you really were to break down and you would hear and shut the up and listen, you would know that I'm pushing love. I'm pushing universal truth, because the truth of the matter is the living versus the non-living. Humanity is one race. You're a fool, and that's why you repeat patterns. That's why you're stuck on earthbound, because you can't tap into universal love. Do you hear me? Who are your ancestors? I am my youngest star of my ancestors. I am here in front of you. That's who my ancestors are, and you will feel them. You will feel my primordial energy because they're speaking through me. They move through me. They're not dead. I don't need to look back to see my ancestors. I look within and I see them. You see the difference. I'm sick of these mortals trapped, confined in the inner earth. And that's why they have to repeat stories of old that they were given. It's not me versus you, bro. I promise you. I'm struggling just like you. I just learned how to separate myself from Babylon and find peace, to find purpose. Come out of Babylon. Come out of inner earth, you whore, you fool. That's literally what you are, telling me that it's mental illness to have issues with other humans just because of whatever you want to say. We are in a hologram. You're going to continue thinking that. I see people making organizations on separation of my races, but you a dumb-ass fool. You need to know that the next hue of consciousness is greater than your petty ass. It's about the whole planetary logos. Don't get me started. I am the living. Ask me who I am. I am the living. I speak as a planet. I don't speak in fragments. I speak as the whole. I speak as the one. Now you can either join me and your heart can be like, or you're an degenerate in the shadow realm pushing separation because you are separate from yourself. I had to get that off my chest. My ancestors are living. They're not the dead. Bro, I had people come on my live and they say, who are you? How dare you speak the way you speak? And I said, I am the living. And you will hear me. I have a right to live. You fool. I'm here in the same boat you're in, fool. You're so dumb. You really are dumb. You're ignorant. I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm being real with you. Can you imagine if we took all your bullshit energy and combined it into universal love, what we could do to the planet? Think for 1 second. My ancestors are living in the flesh through me right now. What do I stand for right now? And what the do you stand for right now? Let that speak volumes. I'm gonna drop the mic there and let it rock. And I suggest you re-listen to this as many times as you need. You're locked out of heaven, so you're stuck within yourself. That's why you're in separation. That's why you're stuck. And you're trying to make groups because you're miserable and you want others to abide with you. Not here. I don't care if you're white, black, Chinese, Russian. I don't give a what you are. I want to live. I want others around me to expand and to grow. The rest is bullshit. I'm over it. What are you gonna do now? What kind of story do you got now? What are you gonna do, dumbass? Humble yourself. I don't speak as just me. I speak as a planet. I speak as the living. Humble yourself and rewatch this video, because you might not be receptive. You might not be tapped into your higher heart with all the separation you got going on over there. So don't sit there and try to tell me about my ancestors. Some of my ancestors are beyond this earth realm and cosmic. They are light beings. They're not carbon beings. They're light beings. They're ascended gods among mortals. Listen, do not tell me about my ancestors. Some of us are the rainbow children, the hybrids, and we heal and mesh the whole pot. Don't try to trap me and my people and my kin. You will get burned. Being a hybrid of divine celestial offspring, being a hybrid doesn't mean you're half and half. It's actually quite beautiful. You're whole and whole. You're 100% of each, and you become the bridge. That's why people are confused. And I'm here to clarify. I'm here to bring awareness on a few things. And for the ones in separation, you punk, I'm speaking as a planet. I'm speaking as the next batch of consciousness that is rising from the earth.